Hey, what's up? Stephanie, the English coach here from EnglishFullTime.com. In this video, I'm going to share more examples of fast speech. So I've already made 2 videos on this topic and you guys love them. You requested more, so here we go. But first, before I actually share this list of examples with you, I want to reply to a few comments that I was getting on the other videos. Basically, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, this isn't English. This is crazy. Americans are butchering the English language. And to that, I just have to say that people use connected speech and fast speech all around the world in every language. I am simply the messenger. I am explaining how this is used in American English, but this happens again in every single language, okay? So it's not that Americans are butchering the English language. It is that languages evolve, okay? And the written system of English does not accurately reflect how English is spoken. Remember, language existed, spoken language, okay? Spoken language existed long before any written forms of language. Now, a written form of a language is just a poor attempt to allow people to communicate via scratches and marks on a piece of paper, okay? We're just trying to get information across. But the language itself, right? What came first? The spoken language, okay? So the way English is written, the way you read it is not accurate when it comes to how the language is actually used by native English speakers. So with that, let's get into our examples. It's going to be a good day today because we are talking about fast speech. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. So, do I talk like this all the time? No, I don't. But sometimes I do. Like when I'm with my sisters and I'm having fun and they're like, hey, are you excited for whatever? And I'm going to be like, yeah, it's going to be a good day. Yeah. Basically, it's going to be is it is going to be. It's going to be. It's going to be. Next, let's say my car broke down and then my dad fixed it. And so then after he fixes my car, what is he gonna say? All right, Steph, I fixed her up for you. She's good as new. I fixed her up for you. I fixed her up for you. She's good as new. Now, good as new is actually good as new. That's how we would write it. She is good as new. But when we say it, as gets reduced and it becomes is. She's good as new. And why we refer to automobiles as something female, I don't know, but that's what a lot of people do. So I fixed her up for you. She's good as new. Next, I could not have passed that test without your help. I could not have passed that test without your help. So this is, I could not have passed that test without your help, okay? But look how I condensed all of that. I could not have passed that test. Right? And it might sound crazy, but once you learn how to speak like this, you'll realize that it helps you speak a lot faster and it helps you sound more like a native speaker. I could not have passed that test. Nada, right? I could not have passed that test. I could not have. The word have in English gets reduced. It's almost like non-existent sometimes. It is there, but usually it might be like an sound. Like I could not have passed that test. That's I could not have. Okay, next, let's say I go grocery shopping and then I come home with a bunch of groceries and I ask, hey, is there enough room in the fridge for all of this? Is there enough room in the fridge for all of this? Is there enough? Okay, it's not is there, it's is there enough room? Is there enough room in the fridge for all of this? Is there enough room in the fridge for all of this? All of this. All of this. All of this. Okay? Is there enough room in the fridge for all of this? Next, the other day, Ren and I were going to drive somewhere, and I looked at him and I was like, wait, you remember how to get there, right? You remember how to get there, right? So that's, do you remember how to get there? Or you remember how to get there, right? Or how to get there, right? See, I'm reducing and I don't even realize I'm reducing. So you remember how to get there, right? You remember how to get there, right? You remember how to get there, right? Do you remember how to get there? Next, where have you been? Where have you been? This is where have you been? But we contract where have and it becomes where've. Where've. Where have you been? Where have you been? Next, that's mean. You shouldn't have said that. That's mean. You shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. You should not have said that. You shouldn't have. Shouldn't have. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have gone there. Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have. Okay? This is shouldn't have. What's that mean? What's that mean? That is, what does that mean? What does that mean? What's that mean? Next, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I can't find him. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Why'd he do that? Why did he do that? Why'd he do that? I don't know. Why'd he do that? Or, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Next, I'ma. I'ma is I'm going to. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast and then we'll go. That is what I say every time my husband asks, hey Stephanie, are you ready? Let's go. I'm like, yeah, wait, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast and then we'll go. And then he's like, real fast, like take your time. It doesn't have to be fast. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay? And then we'll go. And then we'll go. And then we'll go is we will. Wool. And when I isolate these words and say them, alone, it doesn't sound right because I never say wool by itself. I only say it in the context of the sentence. And then we'll go. And then we'll go. But if you ask me, hey Stephanie, how do you pronounce this word? I'll say, oh, that's wheel. That's wheel. But ask me if I ever say wheel. No, I say wool. And native speakers don't even realize that they make these reductions when they speak, okay? They don't even realize it. Actually, I get a lot of comments on these videos from native English speakers saying, wow, I really like this video series. I didn't realize we talk like this. So yeah, okay? We don't even realize that we do it. Next, what is that? That's I don't know, right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there are many ways that we can say this, and depending on how lazy I feel, the word isn't lazy, but we can communicate without always saying all the words. So if my sister goes, hey, where's mom? I'll be like, oh, I don't know. Or, I don't know. Okay, next, let's say my phone bill is due on Friday, and Ren says, hey, Steph, the phone bill is due on Friday, and I say, oh, I need to do that before I forget. It doesn't sound good when I say it like this, but basically when I speak quickly, I say I needa, this is need to, I need to do that before I forget. Okay, so before I'm taking off the buh and I'm just saying before I forget. You should do that before you forget. You should really do that before you forget. Next, might as well do that now. We're here now, might as well, right? Might as well. This is might as well. We might as well do it now since we're here. Might as well. You might as well do it now, right? You're here. Might as well. The price went up again. The price went up. Instead of went up, it's went up. The price went up again. Went up. So there's actually no T sound there. Next, I heard this one a few months ago. There was a couple walking downhill while I was walking uphill. And the man said to the woman, yep, going downhill is always easier than going uphill. Okay, so going downhill is always easier than going uphill. Right? Then going uphill. So that then, especially when we're making comparisons, often gets reduced to an sound. That's it, right? Always easier and going uphill. Next, let's say I'm at a party with my sister and she sees me taking pictures and she goes, oh good, you're taking pictures. Can you send them to me later? Can you send them to me later? Okay. Can you send them to me later? Can you send them to me later? Send them to me? That one's a bit tricky. Next, who'd have thought it'd be so hard, right? Learning English, fast speech, connected speech. Who'd have thought it'd be so hard? Who'd have thought? This is who would have thought it would be so hard, okay? Who'd have thought it'd be so hard? Who'd have thought? Next, sorry about that. Let's say I accidentally step on your toes or something. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, I'm not saying sorry about that. I'm saying sorry about that. Sorry about that. Next, she said she'll do the dishes, right? You cooked dinner, so she said she'll do the dishes. She said she'll do the dishes. This is she said she will do the dishes. You cooked dinner, so she said she'll do the dishes. She'll do. Next, is this her house? Is this her house? Let's say I'm driving and I'm looking for my friend's house. It's a new house. She just moved, okay? And I'm looking and I'm driving, and then I point to one and I go, hey, wait, is this her house? Is this her house? So when I say is this, okay, I'm actually not putting my tongue between my teeth for the TH. I'm not saying is this her house, because that is awkward and it feels weird. So I'm just saying, is this her house? Is this her house? Is this her house? So for that TH, okay, we're not doing a th for this. I'm saying is this. It's like a Z sound. Is this her house? Is this her house? Okay, last one. I'm trying to make this video and I keep messing up, okay? I'm trying to make. This is I am trying to make. I'm trying to make this video and I keep messing up, which is true, but I'm gonna edit all the mess ups out, or I'll try. But tryna, okay? He's trying to do it, but he can't. I'm trying to do this, but I can't. Tryna. Okay, so those are all the examples that I have for you today. For those of you who want to learn how to speak more like this, to sound more natural, more native-like, etc., my tip is to just listen to how people speak English and imitate it. Let your brain absorb the patterns on its own. If you try to write down all of these sentences and cross things out and see what's eliminated and what's not and find these patterns, you know, if you're looking for it like that, I don't think you'll be as successful as just listening and repeating what you hear as you hear it, because your brain is very smart. It can absorb these patterns naturally. And when you're speaking, especially fast speech, you're not going to have time to sit there and be like, you know, which sound am I supposed to eliminate here? Which letter am I supposed to not say? You don't have time for that. So just listen and absorb the language and let your brain do the hard work. I promise it's very, very smart. All right, so that is it. If you want a guide on practicing your English with native speakers, meeting native English speakers online, interacting with us so you can practice your English, improve your English, learn new vocabulary, build your confidence, etc., I have a guide on my website. I'm going to link it here in the description. I always share this guide because it is literally the most popular one on my entire website, EnglishFullTime.com. That's it, you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.